Hello everybody, welcome back by a new video, and today it's time for the fourth installment of my entire light bulb collection. And today we are going to talk about all my high pressure sodium bulbs, and as you can see we have a pretty big pile to go through. And again, I'm not going over every single bulb, only the most interesting ones. And let's not waste any more time and let's start with the bulbs that are out of the packaging. So we are first going to start with this Osram Velox Sun 70 watt with a starter. Pretty nice Osram bulb, not very interesting. Then we have another Sun with starter, but then from Philips, a brand new one. You can see the starter a bit better with on a Philips bulb. This is them a comparison. The Osram one is a bit bigger. And they are both 70 watts. So then it's time to go over a Philips high pressure sodium again, a pretty big one. It's an 250 watt version, I think. You can't really see it because it's faded out, but looking at the size of it, probably 250 watts. But yeah, this thing has been in use for quite some time, but it still works. And this little thing here is to hold the stick, that is the glow stick that is in here, in place. Then we have another 250 watt, and this one is a bit newer, and you can see all the information here pretty well. As you can see, it hasn't been in use for a very long time. I don't know where I got this one from, honestly. Probably a replacement project. This is an 150 watt one. I know where I got this one from a replacement project, I think half a year ago. You can see the date on here, from 2017, so it's 3.5 years old. 250 watt and 150 watt are equal as big. The bulb was making some weird noises. Then we have the T version, Sun T, which is just basically a smaller and clear version of those bulbs. And this is 250 watt. I took so many of these at the replacement project that I have no idea what to do with them. But yeah, these were fixtures, very old fixtures that had 4 times 250 watt. So there were a lot of these bulbs that they threw away, and these are pretty new. This is one of the older ones from 2016, so 4 years old when I got them. But most of them look like these, which are almost new, as you can see. In a bit of use. 250 watts again. Here we have a 600 watt version of the high pressure sodium. This one is broken, I think, but I don't have any other ones, so I'll keep this one. These were mostly used for trying to grow plants. And this is the size comparison. The stick is a lot bigger. Now it's time to go over a box full of 100 and 150 watt high pressure sodium. This is an 100 watt one, not that big, not that small as well, average, sorry. E40, here's some information. So it's all mostly Philips, but there are some other brands in here as well, and I think it's one of the weirdest in here. I don't think, and I haven't tried if it works, so I don't think so. This is a twin arc bulb, which has 2 arcs, made by Aura, 100 watt. It's a pretty interesting system. Here we have a pretty new twin arc, so you can see it all a bit better. This one is from 2019, and I got it in 2020, so it was only a few months old when I got it, because I got it in spring, I think. But yeah, pretty cool bulbs. Then we have a Sylvania one as well. don't think this one works. It's pretty weird. Haven't tested it yet, so it might work. But it has a, no, never mind. It doesn't work, I think. There's a little part in here. That one shouldn't be there. Then we have an American one as well, a GE bulb. Also 100 watts. I like these. Pretty good quality. That was the 100 watt box, and it's now time to move on to the 70 and 50 watt box, which has a lot more. So we have one in the, that's still in the packaging. There's wrong bulbs in the packaging, but we have some twin arcs, because this is a twin arc packaging. High pressure sodium, 70 watt twin arc. Here's some information. Again, that you need the right ballast and how hot this bulb can get. So that's pretty hot. Some information about the company. And here about that you need to use the right ballast. Then we have a lot of E27 70 watts. But we also have some twin arcs, and I see a 50 watt one here. So this is 50 watt, one of the smallest. It's as big as 70 watt, only the tube in here is a lot shorter, a lot tinier, as you can see. Then we have a twin arc here. Pretty interesting. Again, an Aura one, so I don't think there are any other companies that make these. But this box is basically full of twin arcs and normal ones. Then here we have a GE one. You can see the logo a bit here. It's a 400 watt one, I think. Never mind, it's 250. 250 watt one. I found this at a restore, I think. And I remember getting it for nothing. So it was basically free. It says that it's 400 watt, but I don't know where the 400 watt one is. So this was one of the first bulbs I ever had in my streetlight collection. It's a Philips 250 watt one, brand new, still in the box. I remember getting this for free as well. Pretty cool. Basically all the information is on this sticker. It's a pretty funny logo. Then it's time to go for one of the biggest bulbs we have, and that is this Osram 1000 watt high pressure sodium, which has an immense long stick, especially compared to 70 watt. Pretty amazing. E40 base, which is loose, so that's not very nice. I have no idea if it still works. Here we have a brand new 150 watt high pressure sodium. It's equal as big as 100. But again, the stick is a bit bigger. Then we have a 100 watt twin arc still in the packaging. It's the same packaging as the 70 watt one. Here again, information. You can pause it if you want to read it. And here's the bulb. The same as the other one, so it's not that interesting. Here we have high pressure sodium 100 watts in the package, so it's pretty much the same as most other Philips packagings for high pressure sodium. Again with a lazy sticker, these weird things. This is the 100 watt bulb with the coating. I think it's probably brand new. Here is one in an older packaging, but everything on it is the same, only this is a bit different. Then we have some white sun, which is a bit more interesting and different. This is what they look like. This is SDVT 100 watts. As you can see, never been used before. Honestly, I have no idea why I bought these for this price. Probably a lot cheaper than they are in the normal store, but still, I don't really have a use for these. Here we have some in the older packaging, and these were way cheaper. Don't really like this packaging that much, looks a bit ugly. But you can see the use for them, mostly used in downlighters and spotlights. So let's get one out of the packaging. I have no idea how this got so yellow, or maybe it's original, but I have no idea. It's 35 watt, I think. Yeah, it is. Pretty cool. As you can see there in the background, I have quite a lot of them. Here we have another Philips packaging, one of the newer. I did an unboxing video of these bulbs, I think 3 years ago. Probably something around that time, just a normal 70 watt one in there. Pretty cool. Their packagings got pretty boring over time. So this is the last one, last but not least, which is a high pressure sodium 400 watt one from Philips. The only packaging, another with that super sticker. Power tone. This is the bulb that's inside. I bought this at the restore, and I remember walking in a restore actually in the same one, I think 5 years ago or something, and I wanted to buy it, and it was 20 euros, and I walked in it 2 years ago, and then it was only 5. So that was an okay price, I guess. But yeah, this was almost the entire high pressure sodium collection. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you want any videos about one of these bulbs. Can't promise that I have all the equipment, but I'll do my best. Thanks for watching.